Today marks 4 agonizing months since we submitted our initial work order request to have our mast stepped. We have pushed ourselves to the limit, working sleeplessly, day and night, getting the boat rebuilt and ready for a mast. And today, we'll find out if it actually happens. We'll see if it works, if our crazy rebuild can finally be completed.
Today's the day!
Yay, day!
Are you ready?
Real quick, before we jump into the video, we need to take a second to thank this week's sponsor, and it is one that I am very happy about. Love having them as a sponsor because I am currently using it on my phone and my computer, and that is Surfshark VPN. I am constantly jumping on free Wi-Fi hotspots, even though I know they are notoriously dangerous for attacks. A VPN makes it so my info is safe while I check YouTube comments or even look at my bank account without wondering if my identity and bank info are being sold to the highest bidder. But really my favorite part is that when I'm out of the country, using Surfshark lets me watch Disney Plus or Netflix like I'm back in the States, or whatever country tends to have good movies that week. This combined with the protection from cyber attacks and identity theft makes it so using a VPN for me is a no-brainer. And right now it's super affordable to jump onto a VPN because Surfshark is offering an 83% off and 3 extra months free if you use the link below in the description and use our code Evans. And worst case scenario, they give you a 30-day money-back guarantee. So click the link, check it out, and now back to the video.
It's early in the morning, obviously. The clock is ticking. We need to get going on the water.
Everything's moving a little slower than anticipated.
Mostly us. We're moving a little slow.
The dogs are still laying around. We need to take them out. That's first priority. Before we move the boat, we really need to clear out the cockpit. It has a whole bunch of stuff up there.
And then we need to go around the entire boat and make sure that everything is put away and that all of our cabinets are latched. Okay, almost done. We just need to jacket the dogs.
Yep.
Okay. Shore power. On.
Sounds good, looks good.
You ready?
We are out of the dangerous part. We're still in the channel because it's not exactly high tide. We'll go a little bit further down the channel and then we'll head across.
Are you stressed?
A little bit. This is our first time having the boat out here since we did our repairs. Just want to go check, make sure we're not like sinking.
Cracking.
Yeah.
Falling apart.
Better not be. It's so good just to be out here again. I'm also very grateful for the enclosure because it's actually not too cold out here. It's not windy at all, but it also shouldn't be with the enclosure. Good girl.
So where's she getting all hyper?
I don't know. Because she is who she is.
Because we're happy.
Yeah, yeah, probably. You're wonderful. You're amazing. You're beautiful. What's up?
I trip with these boots on, and I couldn't find any other pair of shoes this morning. It feels really good to be out here. It feels kind of surreal, honestly. The very first time we motored the boat, which was from where we bought it to the DIY yard, it was just euphoria, thrill, excitement, like, yes, we're living our dream. And then this time around, it's a very different kind of joy. It's like, it's richer. Before it was just like, oh, this is exciting. And now it's like, wow, we have done it. We did it. The
expedition starts.
The actual journey. Good job, Brett.
You do.
Proud of us.
I wanna do it all with you by my side. If you need me here tonight, baby, come along.
We called and then they transferred us to somebody else. We just got their voicemail. We called again. They said, yeah, we can't get a hold of the guy. So just tie up somewhere, I guess.
So we did.
And that's all we know. So we're just here. And nobody else is here. Nobody bet us out at the dock or anything. We're not really sure what's up. I think maybe the next step is to call the reading company to be like, hey, we're here. What's going on? So should we start with that?
Back on firm ground. Kind of, we're on a floating dock.
We are here and we are
ready.
Gonna go find some people and see if they can put our mast on. Do you think it's really gonna happen?
Yeah, honestly, kind of with how things have gone this morning, I'm not very confident.
I'm really concerned it's gonna be another one of those.
Oh.
Wait, what do you mean?
Yeah, we were expecting you next Tuesday. But really though.
Is that the crane that's gonna do our mast?
I don't know. I had like this half panic that we were in the wrong place, but I found the rigging company's right there. So I see their logo and their name. I think this is their only location, so. Whew. My mind is just like, what Murphy's Law of everything. Like, whatever can go wrong. Is their boat sinking? Nope, still there. Okay, like. Go.
What's the plan?
Hope you guys catch a line of
Yeah, he said he'd come out to you. Cool. We just checked in with the marina. He was holding a radio, so I'm not sure why. Maybe he tried calling us, but now that we're in walking.
Playing radio tag?
Yeah, whatever.
Oh, look at that bird. Hey,
no
buddy.
worries. He was super friendly and basically just told us to go ahead and move the boat and bring it over to just outside the pit.
So the tides have changed. Now we're actually feeling confident we're getting our mast
The tides are still good. We're like mid-tide.
Do we think the mast is getting set?
I do.
Sure,
everything
sounds
the mast is assembled. On the go. Yeah, I think we're good. Now we just got to get the boat over there without
really
crashing. I should stop saying stuff like that. We're not gonna crash.
Gotta add the drama.
That's right.
Really,
oh my gosh.
So scary.
Windy day. Current is coming.
Typhoon.
I think it's from that butterfly.
I think that was what it was. Anyway, the mast is gonna be stepped, and that's really, really awesome.
The engine didn't start, of course.
Any idea?
No. I'm going to see if, for whatever reason, it's not getting enough power, so I'm gonna jump our cable from the house battery just to see. It's getting plenty. It says it is at least, but at this point we're troubleshooting. What the heck? There's no reason why it shouldn't be working.
Nothing. Hallelujah. What did you do?
There's a plug in there that has like 15 wires going into it. I could hear a tiny bit of clicking coming from it. So I assumed it wasn't getting a good connection, so I just jammed it together and it fired up. So we need to take that plug apart and clean it and everything.
All right, let's get over to the pit.
Okay.
Thanks for fixing it. Is this still recording?
Yeah.
Come on. Are you so relieved you got the engine going?
Man, yeah, that's something that like we need to fix that as soon as we get back. What do you think?
It's crazy. I really hope they do a good job.
Do a good job. Do a good job. They asked for the masthead gear, so I went and grabbed it. We'll get it put on the mast.
I forgot how to act, it's so classic. Every time you make me nervous and I lose my words. It's been a while.
I just had to measure the mast. The mast, basically the mast plus most of the antenna is 59 feet. Really like 60 feet with the full antenna, but it would bend a little bit. So 59 feet just for the mast. So add that to the boat. We're a tall boat. I really wanted to know because we were thinking we might be able to use some of the ICW, but I don't think we have a shot at all for really any of it being that tall.
Yeah, I don't wanna slow down, I don't wanna slow down, I don't wanna slow down till I burn out. I just wanna live fast, I don't wanna look back and say I could have done more than I did not. Sometimes it can be.
They just pulled us into the pit. We were about to set the mast, and it just started snowing.
Perfect.
Yep.
Only got one chance and go on.
It's gonna happen.
It's looking good.
I gotta make it count, so lose your worries. Let your problems go on until my whole body burns out. I ain't never gonna slow down. I ain't never gonna slow down.
Seeing it all get assembled. Seeing all the rigging be all loose, and then they start cranking it down and the mast starts getting rigid. It's awesome. This is the last of the standing rigging. They're just getting it attached. They'll tune it later, but they're just getting it all attached. It is freezing. So she's jumping inside the boat to warm up and check on the dogs.
Only got one chance, got one life to live.
And warm up our hands a little.
Yeah, thank you. That was a great idea.
Yeah.
Very happy.
They're doing a great job.
They're doing a great job, and they definitely know what's up. Awesome. I love it. I'm very, very happy.
Yeah. This went way better than I thought it would.
Oh yeah, that was so smooth. They're just clean.
You guys. We have Mast. We have Mast. We have Mast.
We also have last night. And I put them At the very end of that tip, that spreader tip right there, I think that was broken, that they had to replace. So that right there is brand new. It's like, you can tell it's a little bit different color than the rest because it's new. It hasn't been like oxidized or anything. It's all pretty.
I ain't never gonna slow down. I ain't never gonna slow down. I ain't never gonna slow down.
We are done. We are a sailboat once again. Hallelujah. Oh, I'm so excited. We're done, right?
And we'll go say hi to the marina office and make sure we're good, and then we're out.
Okay.
Never knew that it could feel this way when you lie next to someone. You don't even need to play pretend, 'cause you find the way you are. I wanna know you better. Give me every detail.
First time on the water as a proper sailboat. How you feeling, Brett?
I feel cold. Oh, it feels so good though. Woo!
Is it behaving differently?
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah. we're a lot more susceptible to the wind.
Imagine that.
Yeah, weird.
You fix what's broken when you make that smile. So just stay for a little while.
So we're just going down the channel right here. It's relatively narrow, and we don't have a whole lot of play. Like if we were to go outside this channel even a foot, we would definitely run aground. So I'm keeping us as close to the middle, just staying a little bit to the starboard side, the shore side, just in case there's another boat that needs to go by or something, but trying to stay pretty close to the center of this channel. For now, I don't see anybody else around, so I'm just kind of taking the whole lane to myself.
It just started snowing out here.
That's awesome.
Do you see them? It's totally snowing.
Outside, but you make it alright. I wanna know you better. Give me every detail.
I think we're set. So Dingo, come on, let's go. Get in. So I'm going to hook us back up to shore power now that we're back. And start warming the boat back up. Okay, yeah. I was just turning on our AC power because we got all shore power plugged in, and we have no power. Go flip on the AC switches. I want to see if it works. I flipped the circuit breakers out there.
That worked. Awesome. Why is Homer barking?
Because Roger's walking by.
Oh.
He's coming over to say hi.
Is he?
Yeah.
We're a real
anything different? Yeah.
Do you think we can see it from here? We better be able to. Oh, there she is.
Better be able to. That was good.
Hey, we never named our Mast. Should we give her a name?
Mathilda.
You know, we've got Shaquille.
Marilyn.
Mastectomy.
We had a mastectomy. It has taken months of painstaking work getting to the point that we have our mast up and can finally roll out the sails. It almost feels like the end of the adventure. But then we stop and realize that this is just another step in the grand adventure. We know we wouldn't be where we are without all of you cheering us on and supporting us from the sidelines. Thank you so much for all of your positive comments, for subscribing, and for just being here every step of the way. This is just the start of our story, and we are so excited to watch it unfold and to be sharing it with you. That's awesome.
Okay, I think most of our bodies have been warmed up now. We've got the heaters going. It's nice and warm. But I really turned on the camera because I wanted to let you guys know how much Brett and I stink.
I'm sure that's really what they want to know right now.
Have you guys ever been in a very stressful situation where you just stress sweated a lot? Because
We have.
we have. Okay, Brett, tell us what's happening.
I wanted to see if we had hot water because our engine coolant runs through the hot water heater. It's warm!
That's fun. Warmer.
It's not cold.
It had a long way to go. Give it a break.
Well, and I don't think the engine actually never really got all the way warm.
Yeah, because
It's just so cold out. It stayed like medium warm.
medium warm.
Yeah, like if this was like a steak, it was like medium rare. Bring me dizzy. Whoa, did I just change speeds?
No, I think your brain did.
Brain paused. I wonder what this is gonna do with the frame rate. It might just be like solid.
I think I can't do this anymore. I don't think I'm not made to party.
Is that right, girl?
No.
You're right, girl.
You gotta do both hands. One hand is a high five, two hands is snoot.
Hey, Snoot.
See?
Good girl.
So sometimes I do this thing where I don't open this all the way and then Brett hits his head.
No, I hit my back.
Oh. Even
My head is
worse.
fine, it's hard. Back.
You gotta keep that back for the kids.
Exactly. What are you telling you?
I don't know. Be more careful.
Just about skinned my scalp off on this thing. I don't know who put that there, but that's a hazard. Although it does make this easier. Little handle.
I hope it can hold your weight. Oh, wow. You can almost see it in the dark. It's so tall, it disappears into the clouds.
I should probably turn our lights off.
That's because this is a GoPro and it does not have a very low f-stop, but we'll just say it's because it's quite tall. Don't leave me. Some couples play like board games. How are you feeling about the fact that we have a mast? Has it sunk in yet? Hasn't sunk, which is good.
It hasn't sunk. It feels totally normal in the boat now that I fixed the slapping halyard. But it's super cool when we walk out of the boat and you look back. Every time we leave this boat, we look back and it's like, yeah. So we got the right boat. And now when we look back, it's like, whoa, that's cool.
Can I tell you how many times?
In a quarter mile, turn right onto Jefferson Boulevard.
There were so many times when Brett and I would be having not even like a bad day, but just kind of like a regular day. And we'd be walking down the dock towards the boat, and if one of us stopped and was like, hey, check that out. And just taking 2 seconds to be like, holy, this is our life. That was enough, like make our whole day. So I hope that continues for many years to come. But now it's like that, but times 60 feet, because the Mast is pretty awesome. I was behind.